This video is based on Vedic astrology. In this video, you will know the transit results of planets in February month of 2023 for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. This is the transit chart of planets on 1st February 2023. Rahu is transiting in Aries sign. Moon and Mars are transiting in Taurus sign. Ketu is transiting in Libra sign. Mercury is transiting in Sagittarius sign. And from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits in Capricorn sign. Sun is transiting in Capricorn sign. And from 13th February onwards, Sun transits in Aquarius sign. Venus, Saturn are transiting in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits in Pisces sign, and Jupiter is transiting in Pisces sign. Let us see the transit results of planets in February 2023 for Leo ascendants. For Leo ascendants, Sun, Jupiter, Mars and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Venus, Saturn, Mercury, Rahu are malefic planets, and Moon is also slightly malefic planet. Sun is ascendant lord of Leo. Sun is transiting in 6th house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards, Sun transits in 7th house in Aquarius sign. Mars is Yogakaraka planet for Leo ascendants. Mars is 4th and 9th lord. Transiting in 10th house in Taurus sign. This is a kind of Raja Yoga for Leo ascendants. Jupiter is transiting in 8th house in its own sign Pisces. These are benefic transits. Mercury is transiting in 5th house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits in 6th house in Capricorn sign. Venus, Saturn are transiting in 7th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over 8th house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in 9th house in Aries sign. These are malefic transits for Leo ascendants. Health may not be good for Leo ascendants before 15th February. But after 15th February, first house is going to give favorable results. That is, health will be good and personality develops for Leo ascendants after 15th February. And second house matters are also going to be favorable before 15th February. There will be happiness in family matters, and financial matters are also going to be favorable before 15th February. In love and learning matters, this is going to be favorable transit after 7th February. This is highly favorable transit related to 10th house matters, that is career and professional matters. There will be rise in career for Leo ascendants in this February month of 2023. It is advised to Leo ascendants to take important decisions regarding career in this transit period. But this transit is not favorable for job and daily routine, especially after 7th February. This transit is also not favorable related to 9th house matters. That is, this is not favorable transit for long distance travels and higher learning. This is also not favorable transit for father. Let us see the transit results for Virgo ascendants in the February month of 2023. For Virgo ascendants, Mercury, Venus, Saturn and Rahu are benefic planets, whereas Jupiter, Sun, Ketu, Moon and Mars are malefic planets. 1st and 10th lord, Mercury is transiting in 4th house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits over 5th house in Capricorn sign. Venus and Saturn are transiting in 6th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over 7th house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in 8th house in Aries sign. These are benefic transits for Virgo ascendants. Ketu is transiting in 2nd house, and 12th lord Sun is transiting in 5th house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards, Sun transits over 6th house in Aquarius sign. Jupiter is transiting in 7th house in Pisces sign, and Mars is transiting in 9th house in Taurus sign. These are malefic transits for Virgo ascendants. In February month of 2023 for Virgo ascendants, health may not be good before 15th February. There may be some health issues and you have to be careful before 15th February. After 7th February, it is going to be favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is love and learning. In job related matters, it is going to be favorable transit before 15th February. This transit period is highly favorable related to 8th house matters. There will be gain in inheritance and you may get unearned money in this transit period. This is also favorable transit for learning astrology, and this is also favorable transit for those who are working in research fields. This is highly favorable transit for Virgo ascendants related to 12th house matters. This is favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments. This is not favorable transit related to 4th house matters after 7th February. There will be lack of peace of mind and disturbances at home after February 7th. This is also not favorable transit for 9th house related matters. That is, this is not favorable for higher learning and visiting pilgrimages and long distance travels. This is also not favorable transit for father. Let us see the transit results in February month of 2023 for Libra ascendants. For Libra ascendants, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, Rahu and Moon are benefic planets, whereas Jupiter, Sun, Mars and Ketu are malefic planets. 9th and 12th Lord, Mercury is transiting in 3rd house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits over 4th house in Capricorn sign. 4th and 5th Lord, Yogakaraka planet, Saturn is transiting in its own sign Aquarius, and ascendant Lord and 8th Lord, Venus is also transiting in 5th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over 6th house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in 7th house in Aries sign. These are benefic transits for Libra ascendants. Ketu is transiting in 1st house, Sun is transiting in 4th house, and from 13th February onwards, Sun transits over 5th house. Jupiter is transiting over 6th house, and Mars is transiting over 8th house. These are malefic transits for Libra ascendants. For Libra ascendants, in February 2023, it is going to be favorable transit in 4th house related matters after 7th February. There will be peace of mind and it is highly favorable transit for purchasing properties, vehicles, home after February 7th. This is also going to be favorable transit related to job and daily routine after 13th February. This transit is highly favorable related to 7th house matters. This is favorable transit for those who are not yet married to get married, and for married people, marital life will be good. This is also favorable transit to start new business or new venture. Relationships improve for Libra ascendants in this transit period. This is highly favorable transit related to 11th house matters. Libra ascendants will have huge gains in this transit period. Their desires get fulfilled. And this is completely unfavorable transit related to 8th house matters. There will be interruptions in getting inheritance or unearned money for Libra ascendants. This is also not favorable transit related to 3rd house matters after 7th February. After 7th February, your efforts may not be fruitful and it is not favorable transit for short distance travels, especially after 7th February. This is also not favorable transit related to 12th house matters before 15th February. Before 15th February, it is not favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments. Let us see the transit results in February 2023 for Scorpio ascendants. For Scorpio ascendants, Sun, Jupiter, Moon, Mars and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Venus, Saturn, Mercury, Rahu are malefic planets. Saturn is mild malefic. 10th Lord Sun is transiting in 3rd house in Capricorn sign. 2nd and 5th Lord Jupiter is transiting in 5th house in its own sign Pisces. 1st and 6th Lord Mars is transiting in 7th house in Taurus sign, and Ketu is transiting in 12th house in Libra sign. These are benefic transits for Scorpio ascendants. Mercury is transiting in second house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards Mercury transits in third house. Saturn is transiting in fourth house in its own sign Aquarius. Venus is also transiting in fourth house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards Venus transits in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in 6th house in Aries sign. These are malefic transits for Scorpio ascendants. For Scorpio ascendants in February 2023, this is going to be favorable transit related to second house matters after February 7th. There will be happiness in family matters and finances improves after February 7th. This is also going to be favorable transit related to fourth house matters after February 15th. It is favorable transit for purchasing properties or home after February 15th. This is highly favorable transit related to 7th house matters. For unmarried people, this is favorable transit to get married, and married people will have good marital life. This is also favorable transit to start new business or new venture. This is favorable transit in career and professional matters after February 15th. This is going to be favorable transit related to 11th house matters before 15th February. There will be gains before 15th February, and it is going to be favorable transit in career and professional matters after February 15th. This is completely unfavorable transit related to 6th house matters for Scorpio ascendants. It is advised not to change their job in this transit period. You will face some troubles in job related matters and daily routines in this February month. This is also not favorable transit for short distance travels, especially after 7th February. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.